Hey guys, good morning. Before I start the video, I do want to say please like, subscribe, and comment. If you want to join the Patreon, you could join at patreon.com/but I'm not a trader. I'll have it linked in the bio, or sorry, in the what is it called, in the description of this video, and you might be able to see the link pop up somewhere around right now on the video as well. Spots are filling up quickly. Again, I have 2 tiers left. After those tiers, 2 tiers are done. I'm basically not accepting anybody in the Patreon anymore. So, yeah, Bitcoin. Bitcoin is dropping heavy. Like I told you guys, we're down back at 57K. I do think that as of right now, you are testing this wick low right here before dropping all the way back down to like a 50 to 49, 48K. Right? It's basically just channel trading. I mean, really, I've been telling you guys this for like the last month and a half, 2 months, that, I think that Bitcoin peaked up here at 72K. And we did close that monthly bear trigger, right? Back in June, right? So if you would have, you would have shorted at 62,811, you would have been holding till right now, and you would have just held this short all the way probably down till, I think ultimate target right now is about 30K to around like 26K. That's ultimate target on the, like, based off of the monthly chart. On the weekly, I am looking for some sort of bounce here at like 50K, 51K, but I am looking at that level, right? I mean, it's really just, you're really only looking at like two levels, right? Like 51, 52K. Then you're looking at like a 44, like a 40K to like a 45K. Then after that, you're looking at somewhere between like a 25K to like a 30K. It's really just these, like, these up and down levels here, this range level, right? So as of right now, I do think we're headed down to like a 50K to 49K. I think that's kind of guaranteed. If you do break this channel, probably going down to 37K. If this channel breaks to the lower side, you're probably going back down to like 24. I think the immediate target would probably be, like a 50% drop from 72. So usually what happens is you end up dropping about a 50% on every single, yeah, look at that. It's a perfect channel retest. So I think the lowest of the lows, like ultimate target right now, is around 36K before we see some sort of like really hard push to the upside, maybe hit new highs. But as of right now, ultimate target would be somewhere around like 36 to like a 38K Bitcoin, right? Which is this channel, this mid channel right here, right? Somewhere around this range between like a 42 to like a 36, 37K. That's my ultimate goal right now, or ultimate target, really. I don't want to go too much into like support and resistance because I don't really need to do any of that, right? I do think we're headed down to 49K, and then after that, I think we're going down to 36K. I mean, it's very, very simple here. I mean, if you guys would have just listened to the 2 week, right? If you would have shorted on the 2 week, you would have shorted the 2 week at 65K, right? If you would have shorted the monthly, you would have been short since the beginning of July at 62,781, right? You would have been short. If you listen to the weekly, right? The weekly, you would have been short since 69,418, right? You would have had your stops roughly a little bit higher on the highs. So you would have had your stop at like 74,103. You would have shorted at 69,418, and you would have just been holding that for like the last, I don't know, 2 months, bro. So this just goes to show you that the indicators are not something to just kind of ignore. You know what I mean? Like, I even told my chat too. I'm like, bro, like, why is everybody... You can long swing, right? You can long, like, you can long throughout the day. You can long like for like a couple of hours and stuff. That's just a regular scalp, right? Like a regular long trade, like intraday trade, right? A couple of days, whatever. That's cool, but this is more of long term, right? Like monthly is showing you guys, what exactly is going on. And I mean, look, like I said, I really don't like going back too much because I made so many videos on this before, but every single time the monthly is closed bearish, right? Like you've had these like massive drops, right? Like look at this, right? Like you dropped 54% and then again 76% back in 2022 and then 2021, right? On those perfect entries on the monthly, right? On similar triggers, right? Not necessarily perfect entries, but you've hit highs of what? 14K, you drop 71%, right? So 71%, 76%, 54%, 76. So if we actually run, like a 71 to 76%, which is what the usual drop is. So 71%, 71 will take us down to like a 20K, right? And a 76% And again, this is the actual drops that we have. 76% would take you down to around a 50. 71 is there. 76% would be like right there. It would drop us down to like a 17K, right? Somewhere around that range. And again, this is true to the actual drops that Bitcoin has seen in the past, right? There's like 70 plus percent drops on the monthly. So these are more true, right? This level is more true. And this looks like a mid channel, honestly. So we'll clone this, run it down. Boom, that's perfect. Look at that. Let's get rid of this one. That's a perfect drop right there to mid channel on 17K. And if you break this low here, right, that's almost breaking lows of back in 2022. So if you break this low, there's no stopping Bitcoin from dropping further. I can guarantee you that if this drops down to, if we see 17K again, you'll probably run back up to like a 33 and then dumpster dive from there. And I can definitely see us dropping back to something stupid like, I don't know, like, let's see, we'll clone this again. You know, I can definitely see us dropping down back to like an 8K or something, or even lower than that, right? Like, this is just regular channel trading. And again, if you see this level again, the 17K again, there's a very high probability that you keep dropping to like 8K. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.